This morning in today's checklist, we're opening up the medicine cabinet, taking a closer look at those medicines, prescriptions, and supplements. And here to help out, board-certified surgeon, Dr. Cedrek McFadden. Doc, good to see you again.
Good morning.
Welcome back.
Good morning. Thank
you. So we need to do an inventory first, right?
Yes, we absolutely do need to. I mean, we check the expiration date on our milk quite often, right? But when was the last time you checked the expiration date of a medication, right? And over time, your age, your weight, your health status, that all shifts. So what was working great for you 5 years ago might now be too strong, or maybe not even strong enough for you. And so some medications lose their punch, and some medications create new side effects. And that's why we do these medication checks to basically check and see and keep what's working, right? But also get rid of what not. And it's not just about safety. It's about making sure we're giving you the right med for you today, not the person you used to be.
Plus also the interactions if you're taking too many meds.
It's polypharmacy, right? So many of the problems that people have, such as the fatigue, dizziness, and falls, it's not related to something organically. It may be that too many medications are being given. So we talk about de-prescribing, not cutting everything, but simply asking, do you still need this? Is there a way that we can simplify this? Because sometimes, you know, less is more when it comes to the way you feel.
So let's say you've been on a medication for a long time. How do you know if there isn't something better or newer on the market?
Well, you know, just because you've been on it for a long time doesn't mean you need to still be on it. And there are new medications that come out all the time. And some of these have less side effects. Some of them have easier schedules, meaning instead of taking it 3 times a day, you take it once a day, right? And so that's the help of this sort of looking at your list of medications with your doctor, making sure you have the fewer side effects, simpler dosing, and just, you know, asking the questions can get that conversation going with your doctor.
And you just mentioned the interaction of drugs amongst themselves, but what about over-the-counter medications?
Well, if you take it, it counts, even if you got it from the grocery store or the convenience store. So we're talking about these pain medications that can create problems with your liver, your kidneys, or these medications people take for reflux that can cause problems with their stomach. So if you take it, you want to bring it to the table, even if it says natural, these supplements and vitamins can interact with your medications. And always check expiration dates, especially things like EpiPens and inhalers, because you want it to work when it needs to work.
When it needs to work, exactly.
Yeah, the expiration date, that happened to me a few weeks ago. I was about to take something. I was like, oh my God, it expired like 6 months ago.
You
mentioned something to Dylan about talking to your doctor about medications. How should people prepare for that conversation, Dr. McFadden?
So this is the best part of this whole thing, because this is the homework. You want to get a list of your medicines either on your phone, in your wallet, on an app, and bring it to every doctor's appointment. Anything you take over the counter, the supplements, and talking primarily to your primary care doctor. That's going to oversee a lot of this. And when you bring this, you're going to ask them about the symptoms that you're having. You know, you're talking about, you know, I'm taking this, but now I'm having, you know, fatigue. Now I'm really, you know, worn out at the end of the day. And that's going to help you ask those questions about, do I need this medication? How long am I going to have to be on it? Is there something more simple or easier that I can take? Because I don't want to be on these medications for long term. And so what can I do to minimize it and have the most effect right now?
Hey, Doctor, real quick. Isn't the medicine cabinet in the bathroom maybe the worst place to keep your medicine?
Well, I've heard as you get older, most people move it to the kitchen. I don't know if that's just a sign of aging or not.
It's just there on the counter.
That's what my wife does. But I think if you really want to store it so it's not in really warm climates, right, it may help it.
I feel like I missed out. I should have worn my blazer today.
There's still time. We can get your birthday blazer. By the way, I mean, that's beautiful. That's just...
It's not a credit collection.
Okay. It's beautiful nonetheless.
Doc, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.